What is going on, everybody? It is Frank the Tank, and welcome to a video that I really don't want to make, but because you guys basically all made it very clear that you do want to see this video, I'm gonna do it. So I'm going to be showing you guys my entire stash. And I will say right now that there are a couple of other bowling balls that I do have that are on the way, so I can't show those to you guys because they're not here. They didn't arrive in time, but I'll put like a list at the very end of the video to show you guys exactly what didn't make it into the video because it's not here. So the reason I'm doing this is because not only did you guys make it clear you guys want to see this, but I thought of the idea because pro bowler Darren Tang put up a video on his YouTube channel that he recently, not recently, like some time ago, he hit 10,000 subscribers, which I might say congrats to him. But as for a video, he decided that he was going to show us his entire stash, and man, is it a huge treasure trove of stuff. I mean, what I'm about to show you doesn't even compare to what he has. He has a mountain of stuff, but of course, a lot of the stuff there also isn't his. A lot of the stuff is his brother Michael Tang's, and also a bunch of other members of the house, or I think that's what they call themselves. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get to showing you the stash, and I will have to say, if you will forgive me for, it is a mess. I haven't had the time to clean it up, and I'm too lazy to clean it up. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this side of the room because I have a small little stack of bowling balls here that didn't make it to this side of the room, which is where everything is. So yeah, it's gotten to that point where I've run out of room. So let's get right to it. Okay, so over here we have that little small stack, nothing too big. I think this is 8 bowling balls right here. So, yeah, from here to there. So let's get started with this one here. This here happens to be a physics. I think it's already, yeah, I have it drilled and ready to go. I gotta go and review that. So, get this out of the way. And then we have down here a, oh my god, you guys, look at this. A zero gravity, something that I never thought I'd be able to get my hands on because these things, man, oh my goodness, are they very rare and very expensive. But I found not one, but 2 of them. I'll show you the other one in a bit. But yeah, I finally have one, so I can have one like stashed away and another one to drill. Definitely going to get a review for you guys there. This ball, it's pretty incredible, and I cannot believe that I actually have one. But yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to drill up, even though it really doesn't make any difference. All I will say is that the top weight and the pin are both different. That one is at 3.5 to 4. But man, I've been on the hunt for this ball for since the day I started this whole bowling thing. I can finally say I've got not 1, but 2. And then moving forth, here we have the Hustle PBR, and down there is actually the Fatal Venom. Got to get that review in for you guys, and by the time you see this, I still probably will have not reviewed it, but I will get to it at some point. So there you guys go. There's your Fatal Venom. And then moving forth here, yeah, of course, the Hustle PBR right there. And then, of course, moving on, we have the MVP Attitude, which I had to kind of snag this one because, like, I was forced to snag it because it got discontinued, and I know it's only going to be a matter of time before these become very difficult to find. And I didn't really want it, but I do want to review it, so yeah, this is why I had no choice, and that is why it is here. Moving forward, there is an Idol Pro. This one is brand new and undrilled. I already have one drilled and ready to go. I'm going to be using that one, and then maybe when that one dies, I'll probably drill this one up. So yeah, 1 to use, 1 for backup. Gotta have that. And it just occurred to me that actually I do have the MVP and the MVP Pearl. I'll be showing you guys that. And I think yeah, I have all the MVPs, which is kind of cool, so definitely going to be getting all those reviews out there for you. As we keep this thing on going, here we have the Sonic. This one is drilled and ready to go. And underneath the Idol Pro, we have the Hustle Wrap, or Hustle RAP, whatever floats your boat. And, you know, something crazy about the Hustle Wrap and this Hustle PBR is they were surprisingly difficult to find. And I don't know why, because these things are still like available on the market. They're not discontinued. I don't know why, but I do want to believe that because not too long ago they discontinued the Hustle Ink. I believe that played a factor to why these were getting hard to find. So very strange, but luckily I have them, and the Hustle series has really started to become one of my favorites because of that Hustle Ink. God bless the Hustle Inc. And, you know, it sucks that they discontinued it. But anyway, that's what we have in this small little pile. Now we move on to the big pile. God bless. This is going to suck. Alright, so this is the big, ginormous mess. It's horrible, but then again, the reason it looks like this, it looked a little bit better than this, but the reason for it is because the lanes have opened up and I've started doing ball reviews again, and I've had to like dig through all these boxes, get the right bowling balls out, and you know, put them in the bags so that I could take them, and yeah, so by the time that you guys have seen this though, the ball reviews will have already started, so yeah, this mess will soon all be gone, luckily, because I've been itching to get rid of a lot of this stuff. This right here irks me to its absolute highest. I don't like this. Okay, now before we get to the big old pile, we must now go to underneath this desk and on top of the desk as well to show you what is under here. Yes, it doesn't end there. So on top of the desk, as you can see here, we have the white Belmonte, the black Belmo, another one that's drilled into, and the IQ Tour Edition without its box. I've made that mistake of throwing away the original box, which I am no longer doing that. But anyway, moving down here, we have the Drive, we have the Pro Motion, and then over here we have a trackball over here. The Paradox V, which I actually wasn't supposed to get, but thanks to the person who sold it to me, well, let me tell you quickly what happened. So, with this Paradox V, somebody put up a listing for a Paradox Red, and this is what I ended up getting. So, I guess you could say I got scammed. I ended up messaging the person, telling them, "Yo, what is this? This is not the Paradox Red." And then he confessed. He told me, "I'm sorry. I just had to get rid of this ball. Like, I just don't want it anymore. I had to get rid of it." And then he told me, if you don't, you know, file a complaint or anything like that, I'll like give you a discount. So he, I asked him how much of a discount, and he ended up taking like $40 off of what I had originally, like, you know, put on. And so yeah, I ended up only having to pay $90 for this ball. So yeah, I guess Paradox V, we'll be getting one of those reviews in pretty soon. And then of course I eventually did end up getting that Paradox Red, which you see right there. And then over here we have the Flux. This is not the Flux Pearl. This one right here is probably gonna, I have a very strong feeling at the pit of my gut that tells me the Flux is going to be my favorite out of all the 900 Global Bowling balls. I mean, the way it looks, you know, with its orange, the bright orange and its cover stock, I think I'm gonna like this one. And then, of course, here is the ball that I shot 300 with, the Astrophysics. Down there is the Booyah. And now we must move on to the big old pile right here. So, starting off here in this bag, we have the Desert Tank, which I have already reviewed. We have the High Road Pearl. In there is the Sauce, which... the reason I have this is because a friend of mine who recently I helped him complete his, his collection. He felt this was no longer needed, so he gave it to me because I know what to do with it. And I made the decision that before I give this one up, I figure why not review it. So yeah, you guys are going to be getting a review of the Sauce as well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this ball right here will be the first ever hammer ball that I'm going to review on my channel. So that's real nice. In there we have the Sherlock, very, very nice, discontinued ball. And then moving into here, we have the Honey Badger from 900 Global. We have the Phase 2, which I recently had cleaned and resurfaced, baked, all that stuff, so it's good to go as if it were brand new again. And then in here we have that Clear Storm electric blue spare ball, and further back is, let me see if I can get that. There it is. There is the Grand Motherlode right there, the Hustle Inc. I recently had that one cleaned, resurfaced, all that stuff. It's good to go. And then moving on to the big pile, we start off with another Belmo spare ball, and this is the new and undrilled Idol Pro. And then over here we have the Proof Solid. I'll be getting the Proof Pearl, reviewing that one as well. And then over here is a secret box that I will not tell you about. And then here is the Parallax. there is another overseas Clear Storm Black Belmo. And then this one right here, I don't know what it is. Let me turn it around. And it is the Axiom Pearl. Very, very nice. And then, of course, there's the box of the Desert Tank. There's a Parallax Effect. This right here is another Hustle ink, but this isn't just any Hustle ink. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Utah version Hustle ink, which I believe is the actual, like, the original one. And that one that I showed you that was in this bag is actually the San Antonio version, the more recent one. So, yeah, I have the original and I have that one. And then I do have another one that is not here. It's on the way. So, yeah, I have 3 Hustle inks, not 2. And then moving forth here, we have the Marvel Pearl, we have the Phase 3, and then back down here is another Clear Storm Black Belmo Spare Ball. Alright everybody, here we go. Let's start digging into this pile. So, starting over here, we've got the Flux 900 Global. So yes, I do have the Flux Pearl and the Flux. We have a Halo Vision, a High Road Nano, a Clear Storm White Belmonte Spare Ball, drive that's drilled and ready to go for review. The Rubicon, I don't have the UC2, but of course I'll be getting my hands on that one for reviewing. And now we must keep going back further. God bless, this is gonna suck. Okay, moving further back, here we have not 1, but 2 Halo Pearls. Here we have the solid Halo, so yes, that's completed. Halo Vision, Halo Pearl, and a Halo. How about that? Not trying to show off, but it's very hard to sound like I'm not showing off. Moving forth, underneath here we have a No Rules Exist, an Electrify Hybrid, and down there is a undrilled Pitch Black, which I will be drilling up soon because I need it. Here we have the Daredevil Danger. Going back to the Trend, which is undrilled. A lot of you questioned me about that, why I sold my other one, and it's because I have this one good and ready to go. Moving forth, we've got an Optimus Solid. We have a rocket ship. I will soon be getting the rocket as well. And down there, not sure you can see, we have the MVP Pearl. So we got the Pearl, the regular MVP, and the Attitude. Okay, let's continue this. We have another Zero Gravity. Yay! We have, I believe this is the Kinetic Obsidian. I don't know, I should have probably turned it around, but I'm pretty sure that's the Kinetic Obsidian. If it's not, then it might be... Honestly, I don't know what it is. But anyway, moving on, we have my favorite, the Nuclear Cell. Been in my bag for, well, since the day I got it. And then, which was pretty much when it came out. And then we have the Idol right here. This one's drilled and ready to go. We have one very bowling ball that a lot of people are after, that is very hard to find. People who have it will not give it up. That's how good this one is. The Uproar. We have another Clear Storm White Belmo there. We have, unfortunately, this thing is kind of wrecked, but I think you guys can tell by that logo, that is the Hypercell Fused. And then there we have a Tempo Pearl. Over there we have a, let me see, Phase 2 Undrilled. And then now we must get to the very bottom where we have a Money Badger right there. Okay, after moving around a bunch of stuff, we can now show you that I've also got a White Hot Badger in there. And I can confirm that this is actually a Kinetic Obsidian, but I'm selling this one because the top weight is not good for me. And I can confirm also that that is another Kinetic Obsidian. That one I will be drilling up. And then down here, this is a High Road X. This here is none other than the Timeless. Of course, I know you guys want to see it. Hold on a minute. There it is. Timeless drilled pin above the bridge with the CG over. Just like Belmo likes it, with the clear grips. Very nice. Down there, I'm pretty sure you can tell by the colors and by that logo, that is a Supersonic, but I'm too lazy to get it out. Down there is an Ebonite box, which happens to contain the pink Destiny Solid, a bowling ball that for some reason is very difficult to get your hands on. Well, it's not really that difficult. It's just that if you're looking for it in 15 pounds, then it's going to be difficult to find. I don't know why. I'm going to assume that, like, my Pro Shop guy told me, like, he said that this Destiny Solid happens to be the best out of every ball from the Destiny line. This one is the one. So, yeah, I don't know how, but I managed to get one. And then, of course, yeah, Tempo Pro, as I mentioned. And then underneath there, that box underneath this Phase 2 is an IQ Tour Emerald, undrilled and ready to go. And I guess that is pretty much it. Other than I can tell you, I have 3 shoe boxes. Well, 4, actually. You can't see the other one. It's kind of back there somewhere. Yeah, I snagged a bunch of Dexter SST6s before they all became difficult to find. I'll have you know that I actually snagged the last pair of size 7 and size 7.5 Dexter SST6 LZs. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen me wearing those shoes on camera all the time. I think in here is, yeah, the Green Monsters. Thanks, Ivan. Appreciate it. I think in here is, no, actually, in the bag where the Desert Tank was in the High Road Pro, I believe, are the golden pair. And then in here, I think, are my regular ones that, the very first pair that I bought that I colored in with, like, green marker. And then under here are the camouflage ones that I revealed some time ago. And then in that box over here are another pair of size 7 Dexters. Luckily, they fit me. Because usually the size that I go into is a size 7.5. Luckily, I bought that last pair of size 7s and they fit. And then in there somewhere, you can't really see, I think, yeah, down there underneath this box is a pair of hybrid boas. That's right, I did it. I bought a pair of hybrid boas because my man Ivan, he customized a pair of hybrid boas with this exact design, the Green Monster design, and I really liked it. So I bought a pair of hybrid boas and I'm going to have him make that exact same design. So there you guys have it. That is my stash. I don't know how many bowling balls that is, but it's nowhere near as big as what Darren Tang has, as I mentioned before. And it's nowhere near as, like, in terms of quantity and quality, I guess. Yeah, I'm not even close. But that's pretty much everything. And then, yeah, the things that didn't make it into this video are, I do have an Alpha Crux, but it's not here yet. I have a third Hustle Ink that isn't here yet. I'm trying to get a zero gravity nano pearl. No, a virtual gravity nano pearl. And then another thing that I'm trying to get is, of course, I mentioned the rocket. I don't have it yet. It will be here. And then also I'm trying to get the unhinged, which I heard wasn't really that great a ball, but I'm still going to get it anyway, just to review for the heck of it. But yeah, that's my stash. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I guess this stuff is just going to continue to pile up until, you know, I guess I've got some catching up to do with the reviews, because technically speaking, this all wasn't supposed to be here, because my plan is to get the ball, review it, and then off it goes. But because the lanes have been closed, I haven't really been able to do that, and this stuff has been piling up. But now that the lanes are open, I can get to reviewing again, and a lot of this stuff is not going to be here, and a lot of you are going to get the chance to own some of these. But of course, some of these I will not be giving up because I understand their value, and some of these I really, really favor and want to keep. So anyway, that's my stash. I'm Frank the Tank. Thank you all for watching.